Alrighty. So,
Yeah.
to set the scene, you guys, you three, Kiryu, uh, it, Polly, and Herbert. It's been a few weeks. It took me a second. Sorry.
It's
You
been a
just
minute.
finished talking to the gentleman in the conference room B.
Oh, I thought
Uh,
we were. Oh, so the shopping trip happened, but it's not actually a part of this, right?
It happened before.
Okay. Okay, cool. Tune in for the Gaiden episode. I'm sure it's coming. Don't worry, guys.
The Herbert
I
guy.
completely forgot about the shopping trip, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I gotta remind you, but did you write down threads? Because I will not let you forget about threads.
Yes. I have got it recorded.
Are you recording every name? Please tell
Yeah,
me you are.
I'm keeping notes.
Very
It would
good.
be it would be cool if you didn't do that.
No, we need to have all the names remembered of every insulary character you make on the fly.
Cool, awesome. And I
Bullying the
definitely
G.
also thought about a quest line for that stupid coin I gave you a few weeks ago.
Yeah, you still
Um,
thinking about that coin with the weird hands on it?
yeah.
Yeah, you
Mm.
better.
So I'm just going to assume that you guys fourth dimensioned an entire encounter with a shopkeeper that you call Threads.
That was like before we came to the meeting. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
flashback scenario.
and the store is named Clothes, and I'm
Yes, it's
basically certain that it's
clothes.
a vampire.
Yeah,
I
and we're very certain he's probably a vampire.
I don't even remember what voice I gave him.
You gave him
You remember.
Tune in for the Gaiden episode, everyone.
But you walk out of the room, and you saw those three adventurers heading in there. I believe only Polly noticed that they were looking to do quest Subjugation C, Site C, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Site B, it
Feel
was
like
the
they're
one
gonna
paid
be
for.
overrun.
And as you leave the room, so you're all like right here.
Yeah.
A person who looks like they work for the guild flags you down about right here. And they say, "Oh, hey, it's the dragon group, right? You guys are doing Site B?"
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Whatever.
right. What Dragon? I didn't know. Is that just the name of the operation? It's been a couple of
I
weeks.
think they're talking about my tattoo.
Yeah,
Oh,
the term was
yeah.
curious.
Oh, my mistake. I thought maybe there was a dragon involved. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, my sword has slayed a dragon before, but I haven't told everybody about that part of my story yet.
Oh man, are you?
I'm
You really
sure.
do outclass the rest of us. I
Yes, I
mean, why
know.
is it you're hanging out with all of us? I mean, obviously you can be doing these quests on your own.
Polly sweat drops. Well, I can't do a quest by myself, so I thought I'd help you guys out.
Oh man, he sure is nice, Kiryu. Thank you. Thank
It's
you for helping
actually
old man
He's
out.
interesting.
it's
Yeah.
funny you mentioned that you can't do quests alone because we actually had a member recommended to us right over here, and then they point or they indicate this lovely fellow over here, and the guy says, "We had this newer adventurer recommended to us, and he's actually a member of the Crimson Magic Clan, Crimson Demon Magic Clan, Crimson, whatever those weirdos are. And we happen to remember that Polly is also potentially a member of that clan, so we thought maybe you guys wouldn't mind him, tagging along for this quest."
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, I was gonna look to Polly and if you think that if you damn nuts, I lost myself. Never mind, ignore it.
Well, he is one of my people, so it's my duty to guide him. So yeah, he can join us.
What's his name, anyways? Or can he speak for himself? Look toward him.
Doug, I think that's your cue.
Hiro Zakan?
Martin.
Oh, you were at volunteering his name. That is a weird name. I could understand why someone would have trouble saying it.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome.
Y'all have room for a wizard? I cast a pretty mean fireball.
Wizard who casts fireball. How original. But I mean, yeah, we could totally use a wizard in our party.
We don't have one of those, so sure, why not?
Yeah, not my skill set.
Awesome.
Name's Kiryu Kazuma, and I extend my hand out to shake his.
I return the shake and introduce myself. I'm Hirzakin.
I grip him like a man. Like a muscled man.
I wince and pull my hand back, shaking it.
Oh yeah, it's you guys seem like you'll do just fine. You three already went to the briefing for Site B, right?
Yeah.
Fellow was falling asleep in his chair. Or wait, was he just trying to read? Oh no, he was rather distracted.
I believe he was tired, yes.
Well, you guys can probably fill in Hiro over here, so he claps. Alright, good luck. And then the person goes to walk away. And goes into the back.
So, Hiro, I'll fill you in really quickly. Long story short, we're going to be killing goblins and trying to make sure that our fellow adventurers don't die. That's not top priority, but try your hardest to do that.
Okay,
Wasn't it a scouting mission?
I can get behind don't dying. That's my number one rule.
And if you want to read, let's see, let's pop on over to the quest board. So
Wasn't it a scouting mission, though?
If you want it to be, that's up to you.
That is true, I guess. Yeah.
And so, Hiro, if you want to read your specific
one.
Your specific quest is Goblin Scouting Site B. However, it might be a decent idea to go ahead and read through Site A and Site C just so you have an idea of what's going on around where your quest is.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a hearty gulp of some Sprite Zero.
We took that one because it has the most money.
That is that's interesting. I say I like money. I say it's useful.
And we figured goblins can't be that hard.
Well, I mean, no, they're just goblins, right?
I like how this guy.
Nothing I can't handle.
Well, you gotta be.
I can punch a man's
wait,
bone.
Hold on. You've got to be careful with goblins. Do you know how goblins came to be?
No. Oh Lord. Wait a second. Let me find a chair. Polly sits down, crosses his legs, leans in.
Kitty pulls out a cigarette and lights it.
Well, they were elves once, taken by dark powers, tortured and mutilated. A ruined and terrible form of life. But still lewd, just like the elves. So you gotta watch your butts. No, seriously, they'll get pokey. You gotta watch out for this crap.
So what, you're telling me they're gonna try to take our butts while we're fighting them?
Maybe. Or maybe they'll wait until after.
I scratched my head in confusion, and what's lewd?
Oh yeah, he's 14.
Herbert, I've got a question.
Oh, damn. I'm not certain I should be talking about this with you. I suppose it's too late now. In the future, you'll just have to plug your ears and hum.
Right on, old man, as I give him a thumbs up.
We have to protect him from getting taken by goblins, gentlemen.
Hell, you might have to protect him from, like, me corrupting him. I didn't mean to do that. I completely forgot.
But, hey, Herbert, Kiri's trying to talk to you. Pay attention to the guy.
Oh, yes. What is it now?
So, how strong exactly are a goblin's bones? Because I can punch a grown man's bone and possibly break it.
I mean, I suppose they're as strong as any other bone. I
Hmm.
elves are a little bit weak, but you know,
I feel like they won't be much of a problem. I feel
Of
like we can
course
handle
not.
this.
We're the greatest party ever.
Don't
Kiryu,
get
I'm just
cocky.
saying, be careful.
you're the most responsible of the group, so I assume you were the one paying the most attention. You
Yes.
happen to remember that um, the guy in conference room B. Hyro, are you done kind of reading the stuff that you want to read?
Yes, I am done with the missions.
Okay. You remember that the guy mentioned that if you want to know more about goblins, you may be able to talk to someone at the front counter, and then someone could bring some resources or some books on you to read if you want more information.
Okay.
Kiryu divulges this information because I'm just not gonna have to repeat myself.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to have to repeat that. So, Herbert, I think we should read up a little bit before we go.
Oh, well, I thought that I'd given you the most pertinent information, but if you think we need more research, absolutely.
You can never be too prepared about your enemy.
That's goblins, Kiryu. What are you so worried about? Goblins are the trash mobs of our world. I don't know about your world, but you
They're
know.
they're
I thought
small. They're small and numerous.
I
Yeah.
thought that I thought slimes were the trash mob of this world.
Uh,
I mean, we all grew up in different areas. For us, they're goblins. Now,
Oh, okay.
slimes can be tricky, crafty. Did you know that they can turn into different objects, too? Isn't that crazy?
I
Yeah,
even heard tale of one that took over an entire country.
Oh, yeah, pretty crazy. I think he was one of the Demon King's subordinates, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
familiar with this tale. I must be out of. I must not have been paying attention to the news. You don't happen to know the fellow's name, yeah?
You see, where I come from, goblins are but a myth. You know, something you'd tell to your kids when they're sleeping.
Hmm. Your world sounds lame, Kiryu.
I can't say it's very interesting, except for all the gunfights and the car chases.
What are cars?
Oh, what kind of creature's a gun?
I'll fill you in later.
Oh, that was pretty
Creatures.
good. Not gonna lie.
Oh, man. Dang it, John. Stop
What
role
I,
playing so well.
from what I know, they're just small, and there are many of them, so they're probably going to be craftier than you expect. And since there's a lot of them, they can easily outnumber us, even if they are small.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Let's get to Site B already.
I'm going to go to the desk not listening to Polly.
And as you approach the desk, you see two or three people that are just kind of like looking around, messing with the drawers, and just doing different stuff. Ever since that fight happened,
Yeah.
all of the guild staff have been kind of acting busy or like looking like they're working. Like
Yes,
they
be more busy.
yeah, they don't want to. You notice one guy is just kind of like opening the drawers and he's taking inventory, but he's not. It's obvious he's already taken inventory of what's up front like 3 different times, but he's
There's a
afraid to
lady
stop
in front of me.
moving in case that one guy comes downstairs again. Do what?
Is a lady in front of me? Is that what you're trying to say?
There's a guy in front of you.
Okay, so it's not Rita.
Which one is the lady? Because I figured that.
You mean the lady
I'm
that
gonna get-
introduced us to Hires? Hold on.
Rita?
I think Rita is in the back trying to avoid Polly.
Yeah, Rita.
Hey, we fixed our situation last
you
section.
Yeah.
you doubly pissed Rita off. Like you doubled down on pissing her off, and she has since stormed into the back a total of 2 times.
In
Yeah.
the same day, I gotta go for 3, baby. We gotta up that. Those are rookie numbers.
She's not coming out.
That'll be fine.
Okay, who's standing right here? Just out of
Uh,
curiosity.
Just a
Is it
person
just he?
Is it
messing with
dudes?
drawers.
Just some dudes hanging out, doing some work.
Yeah, it's mainly guys out front right now.
Okay.
You do see
I'm
a
just gonna-
lady over here messing with some of the tables.
Okay, it's not relevant. Anyways, I'm just gonna go up to the first guy and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
The guy kind of jumps. Whoa! Yeah, of course. Yeah. What you need? What you need? Oh,
I'm sorry to
you're the
bother you.
dragon.
Yeah. Name's
You
Kitty.
and your buddy won that fight earlier. That was pretty cool.
It was nothing. Just taking care of some trash.
What does the dragon need?
If it'd be so kind of you to allow me some access to information about goblins, trying to read up about them.
He looks over. The person kind of close to him heard this as well, and they're kind of looking between each other. And then the guy kind of leans in. He's like, "Well, technically, you're too new. I shouldn't really be, giving you this stuff, but I figure I can trust you because, well, you seem like a pretty stand-up guy." So he leaves. He goes in the back.
Thank you very much.
Hold on, let me see. Who dares text JT Demi?
Who dare?
Who
dare?
dares? From message. Hey, horny. My username Sophia34. I'm waiting for you. Join me. Okay.
I'm glad we
Awesome.
stopped. I'm glad we stopped for that.
Yes,
Yeah.
specifically for that in this recording.
Would have been a real disaster if that one got past you.
Oh, yeah.
Real big disaster.
Oh boy.
So the guy comes out, and he hands you a little book that has some information on it. You open it up, you look through the table of contents, you find Goblin and
Yep.
Goblin Leader next to each other.
Ah.
And you flip to that page, and you start reading.
Okay. I'm going to also call over Herbert with like a sort of like a hand gesture, like, come on over here.
Okay, coming over. What do you got there? What information we have?
Information about goblins. I figured we both might want to read up. And also I look
Absolutely.
if Martin is there. Are you there, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
I also,
Sorry about that.
I also sort of gesture toward him, and then lastly I gesture toward Polly.
Paulie's doing his own thing right now.
Okay, so he's ignoring. Cool.
No, it's not ignoring. He's doing his own thing. He's like, I imagine that Paulie would be bragging to people right now.
So you've wandered across the room to
You did win the fight.
That's true.
You start reading, and you see that goblins are just a small but vicious race of demi-human. They don't seem too particularly strong, but as more goblins group up, you read some entries where people have had difficulty dealing with multiple goblins at the same time. They work really well together as a pack. They usually travel in groups. You look at the goblin leader, and you read a detailed description saying the boss goblins that lead their hordes have high charisma and command abilities. The goblins are not normally very dangerous. When a goblin leader is giving directions, they turn into a horde worthy of caution. More than a few fledgling adventurers have underestimated goblin hunting and have landed in a world of pain. And you see that most of the time, goblin leaders usually develop a skill listed as Goblin Command. However, in the book, it doesn't list what Goblin Command does.
You see, I thought that if this was a Goblin King, it'd be more musical than that, but I suppose a Goblin Boss is different than Goblin King, yeah?
So it seems like taking them out first might be the priority. keeping a lower number of goblins around us. We can't let them overcrowd us.
Right, one direction.
Sounds like a job for Fireball.
That would definitely soften up the amount. Just remember where you aim.
Do you have like I know fireball area effect. Do you have any like direct damage single target big ole I don't want to use the word nuke because that's not in because he doesn't know what a nuke is. Spike
You could
damage
say
needs
big bomb.
Well, I mean, if I want to hit a single target, I can always club them with my staff.
maybe we'll need to rely on Polly for that.
But I
Don't
mean,
worry, if they get close,
I
my
say I
fist
haven't
will
had
take
much.
care of
I haven't had much trouble with Fireball before. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
So are you guys done with that book, or?
them. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes,
by
we've
the way.
read everything relevant.
Okay, cool.
Thank you very much.
He closes the book and he takes it on into the back.
I think we're as ready as we can be, unless you have any
wait.
last-minute shopping.
Do we need to actually pick up potions? I recall someone telling me I don't remember whether it was you or Polly talking about we need to pick up potions for our next adventure.
That is true. There's probably some kind of potion shop around here, right?
Well, yeah, that's what the map says.
Well, I guess we should go and get some.
Okay.
All right.
Where exactly in this shopping district is the potion shop?
All right. Polly, let's go. And you, new guy. Iros. Let's go.
I follow.
Polly didn't hear you.
I'm going to drag him then.
Hey, wait! I wasn't dead. Hey, I'll be
Going
back
to get potions.
later.
Go.
Listen to my story.
When
It's
we grab
cool.
you, do we just like grab your arm and it keeps on stretching and stretching and stretching?
So he's holding on to the table because I imagine he's trying to mac on some girls right now. I'll be back
It's not even
later.
mine.
I'm gonna go kill a goblin king. I swear.
You know, Polly, roll me a fucking
Yes.
roll me
Roll.
2d6 and
It's not just me
There's a
pulling.
stat.
It's me
There is a-
and the old man. So
how does your mind work on persuasion rolls?
Mind is for resisting persuasion, I think.
Mind is all like persuasion.
Oh, it's
and-
everything? Okay.
yeah.
So we're gonna see how good his like pickup was.
yeah, basically. But I'm
Many of
trying
these
to-
girls are okay.
I'm trying to remember, Polly. Do you have something that gives you 3d6, or are you just normal with 2?
Something that gives me 3d6.
Is that only on deception rolls?
I get an extra d6 when I'm trying to do deception. Yes.
So what have you been telling these female adventurers?
I feel like I've been telling them, like, yeah, I'm the leader of my party. I can kill any monster, no matter how strong it is. I'm gonna go take down the Demon King one of these days too. You know, something like that.
I don't know how believable that is with Polly.
I don't know that any of that was necessarily deception,
Yeah.
because technically you could.
It
you
certainly
could-
isn't true, but is it
No,
deception?
It's certainly not true, but I don't think he's deceiving because he could do
true.
that. He could do that.
You could do that, and technically, like, you are the leader of your party, but people don't necessarily
Technically-
think you are. They think that
It's
the
like
dragon is.
technically I am, but
Yeah.
everybody thinks that Kiri is the leader. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it is kind of shared between Polly and Kiryu a little bit. Sometimes.
But Paulie still pulls his weight, but he's not the
Oh
mature
yeah,
one.
he pulls it. No, he pulls his weight. He's no slouch.
As far as the official listing, technically Polly's the leader because Polly
Oh,
was
yeah.
the one causing the fuss, and
Yeah.
you guys
It's very true.
followed him. But as far as most people's perception, like, they think that you're the leader because You're the most leader acting one.
That's very true.
So they're only 2d6s.
Alrighty. Do I get my mind? Do I get to add my +4 mind to it or no?
You probably should, yeah.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah,
rolling,
yeah.
if you're rolling your mind stat, it would be 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a saucy 10.
They believe you.
Heck yeah.
They think that you're really cool, especially because you won that fight earlier. They notice that, you know, they were taking another look at you, and your arms look very strong, very durable. They think you're kind of cute. And then whenever they go up to, like, start dragging you away, as your arm stretches, they notice that the muscle, like, they notice more of the muscle, and they're like, oh my, who was the dragon's friend?
Yes, baby, let's
Who
go.
is the dragon's friend?
I'll be back. Wait for me.
Holy shit.
Oh gosh.
And
All
out the
right,
door you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So now
All right.
I'm just pulling you guys.
So
up
are we
to
are
the
we
map.
finding who we talked about, or are we finding just a potion store?
You're finding just a potion store.
Okay, you don't want to pull that card out.
I'm sorry. I know that you really
Coward.
wanted it, and you're really looking forward to
You
it, but
coward.
at least not yet. Maybe in the future.
Yeah,
Maybe
fair
in the
enough.
future. So you go looking around.
Whiz.
He's a coward. He's afraid too.
Wow, look at all these potions.
Yeah. So along.
What's the name of the potion store we find?
Big
uh,
glugs,
You
huge
don't
heels.
you don't find a store per se. At least whenever you lead the Adventurers Guild. So I'm going to repeat some prior information for Hyro's benefit. So around the Adventurers Guild, do you see that little gray area in the middle
Yeah.
of the map?
Yeah, that's the central district, yeah.
So that central district, the Adventurers Guild is smack dab in the middle of Axel, and a lot of the adventurer kind of focused shops are in that little gray area, and along a little bit extending out of the main road to the west and to the eastern gates. Most of these shops are more adventurer focused because they're around the Adventurers Guild. You have some armor shops, some weapon shops. You have some to-go stalls along the road that sell like food and different stuff, small wares, and
So
you
can
actually
pay for my
see
directions.
Some what look to be traveling like peddlers who have some potions
Okay.
and stuff along of that type.
So even lower down on the hierarchy are those that just like plop down the mat and lay out their wares.
Yes.
Okay.
So, mind is how you persuade people, right? When trying to
Yeah,
get better
it's a mind v mind.
Okay, so, oof. Well, I'm not very good with mine. I only have 3, but I think I could pull that off.
You want me to do it?
I mean, I feel like we should buy like a bunch of like at least 1 or 2 potions for each of us. You know, for emergency things.
So we
depending
need a
on
total of
what they
8.
cost.
That being said, Hyro, keep in mind that whatever actually first, real quick, I think you guys already declared what it was, but you may have to remind me. Hyro, you declare what your lifestyle is, and then you pay for it at the end of the session, basically.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've done that yet.
You
No, we
have
cleared it last week, but we got
Oh
sidetracked.
yeah.
Right
Yes.
last week.
Remember us talking about
Yeah.
this, and I don't even think I put that on my character sheet.
No, you just declare it each session. It's not a
Yeah.
permanent thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
right now, I'm a 14-year-old living on my own, so I am poor.
How much money do you have?
I have 20 units of whatever money that we're using.
You can
Kilos.
afford simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple.
Simple gives you no benefits and no detriments.
Yep.
Okay.
But it's only 10.
I will be living a simple life.
And you don't pay for that until the end of the session. So if you have some opportunities during the session to like make some money to afford your lifestyle, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
But keep in
Also,
mind,
does he know how to change his little like symbol down at the bottom on?
I have
Roll20?
looked through the settings and I
It's
cannot find it.
okay. You see the chat chat, and at the bottom of the chat it says as.
Yes.
If you click that,
oh yeah,
there should be another name.
Yeah, it's my name. And
Click that. There you go.
oh, hey.
Yep.
There we
There you
go.
go. There you go. It's just the name of the character as well, because it's what it is in the second little tab, the journal tab.
What a
I got
handsome anime boy.
Yeah, he's a cute anime boy.
keep in mind that if you have 20 kilo eris, at the end of the session, you'll have to pay out 10. If you don't have the money, you basically get shafted at the experience
Okay.
payout, if that makes sense.
Makes
Don't
sense.
lose your money.
So, yeah.
And goblins, I feel like, are gonna have steel. So
And let me...
Do I have to carry my money with me? Can I not leave it someplace?
do you have
safe?
a place to leave it?
No.
Then no.
Are we talking in? Are we role playing that question? Or are we?
Oh no, I mean, if you wanted to, I could.
I was just curious. Like, wait,
Do you have a
which way
place
are
to
we
put
going
it?
with this?
I could
Do you have a
bury my
house?
money.
Do you have
Yeah.
a house? Do you have a spot that no one would remember?
I'm not sure I would remember.
Then there you go. There's your problem.
I mean, I keep mine in a purse.
I kind of just keep mine in a little area in my stomach.
Wait,
My
inside
character,
your stomach?
Kiryu lifts up the bottom of his shoe.
You
There's like a
keep
little
hundreds of
compartment.
kilo eris in the bottom of your shoe?
Wait, wait.
Like,
That
Kiryu,
works-
that's
that
really
works for
weird.
bills,
Dude.
but that doesn't work for like.
Those are coins, bro. Doesn't
I'm
that hurt?
joking. He doesn't actually do that. There's no fucking way you can. Because I know they're coins, right? They're not
Yeah,
like
they're
actually.
coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just opens his jacket pocket and he's like, you just see a little pouch in there. I've got a jacket pocket. I put the bag in there.
That one is looking heavy, though.
I have another one. He opens up the other side.
They help deflect arrows.
It's
And
like
also, if
putting
anyone wants to
magazines
take
inside.
them, they have to take them from me.
Well, I'm gonna keep mine. I've got a little bag
You-
with my coins in it, and I'm gonna keep it on my neck underneath my shirt.
You could actually, with 10 kilo eris or 20 kilo eris, you could actually put that in your shoe.
Yeah, you could do that.
Somebody would
Tell you
have to kill me to get my kilos.
Yeah, I may do that. I may hide 10 in each shoe.
Just cut a hole in the bottom of your shoe and like fucking make a little compartment for it. Always keep an extra 10.
And while you guys have been talking, you've been getting closer and closer to the different pop-up stalls on the street, and everyone's calling out to you for different stuff like, "Oh, look, it's the dragon! He won the fight earlier today! Hey, dragon, don't you want some food? Hey, dragon, don't you want some, I don't know.
Motherfucking burgers?
Don't you want some burgers?
I'm just gonna look to like my compatriots and be like, do they not usually have a fight like that in the bar?
Nah, not
To be
usually.
fair, I've never seen one.
From kind of close to an alley, you see a woman kind of lifting up her skirt. She says, "Hey, dragon, don't you want some fun?"
He kind of hastens a little bit quicker. He's just like,
yeah.
nope.
Oh yes, a pure man. I understand.
It's more like I'm not interested in that.
I'm gonna sidle up next to Kay and whisper to him. I'm like, why do they keep calling him the dragon?
Oh, you should see him when he's shirtless. Him and actually, where's your buddy gotten to?
Hello.
Oh, geez.
I'm always nearby, no need to worry. I'm in the trash
I
cans,
see
in
ya.
the sewer, on top of the roof sometimes. Whatever I need to be to sneak up and keep Kiryu right and nice and ready to fight.
Oh, you must have the assassin class. I didn't know you were a trained assassin.
He narrows his eyes and says, I could be.
Uh,
I like you, old man. You're smart. And resourceful.
oh, well, I try.
You hear a loud like bang as someone like slaps the top of like a wooden like someone slapping their stand and they say, "Hey, dragon! I know you guys definitely don't need it, but I got potions if you want them. Hey, dragon! Hey, dragon!"
He actually goes over this time.
Oh, hey there! You're the dragon, ain't you? Oh man,
Yeah.
I heard about that fight that you
I'm
guys had
kidding.
earlier today. It was really crazy, man. It was really crazy. I heard.
Okay,
that you
Paul is
guys-
stepping in on this one. Hey, bro, we have to get to a goblin sling quest. We just need the potions.
Goblin, yeah, man, goblins are dangerous. You gotta be careful about them little green bastards. Oh man, yeah, you definitely need some potions. And hey, what a coincidence! I got some potions. If you want some potions, it'll be it's cheap. Don't even worry. I got all kinds of potions. What are you looking for?
We need 8 of them.
8 potions. 8 high potions. 8 low potions. What kind of potions do you need?
I think we need. How much do low potions give, sir?
Low potions. Ooh, low potions. Well, you see, ordinarily, they'd be a little bit more expensive. They'd be about 40 kilo errors for about a potion. But you know what, you guys are pretty famous. You know, maybe tell people that come by my shop, buy my potions. My potions work out great. My potions work out well. They'll keep you alive. They'll keep you trucking. And you want 8 of them? You said you wanted 8 of them?
Yes, please, 8 of them.
Ooh, but you see, that doesn't complete a batch. If you really want potions, you should get 12. If you get 12 potions, I can give you a discount because you'd be getting 2 cases of them.
Okay,
Buying
I
in bulk
like
is
this.
awesome.
Okay, yeah. Can I negotiate a lower price?
A lower price. I'm already giving you a discount, man. Hold on. Let me
Okay,
think
I want
about
to use my deception skill.
Do what?
I want to use my deception skill.
I want Majima to assist him, too.
I'm super excited about getting a discount on the potions. So I'm like, a discount? Really? You're giving us a discount? That's so awesome. You're so cool.
He points to you, he says, "Yes, sir, this man gets it. That's going to be a discount on the potions."
All right, good job, dude.
Let me,
So
do
remember,
some quick-
Paulie, add another D6 because Majima's helping you this scene.
Okay, so I get 4d6. Cool.
Yep.
so...
Dude, I love pairing that with your deception, man. It's such a nice combo.
Let me do a quick, calculation.
Quick mass. Every day's man's on the block.
Smoke those trees, brother.
Smoke tree.
Shout out to my girl Whitney.
Shout out.
This guy is, trying to sell you potions, and he says, "Ooh, at the current discount, I can give you 2 cases. That's 12 potions. At the low price of 432 kilo errors. 432 kilo errors. How does that sound?"
My It sounds like you're trying to spread my cheeks right now, dude.
Spread your cheeks. What are you talking about, sir?
That's what I call my wallet. My bad. It has cheeks on it.
Oh, I got you. Well, I mean, you gotta spread your cheeks if you want my potions.
Okay, well, the thing is, I actually got a better deal on a 12-pack at this shop in the back alley. So, they were charging more to the tune of...
Is that your role?
Yeah, it's going to be my deception, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
If you
how
fail
about
this,
you?
Roll high. I'm giving you Majima's help, so you better roll
Yeah.
high.
I mean, yeah. Roll.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go.
although that does qualify as a
He
crit
does
fail.
have. He
You've got
does have one good though.
Yeah, but that is actually a crit fail. I don't know what you want to do.
Okay.
I'll
Wait,
let it stand.
how do crit fails work on like deception roll?
See, that's the thing. I don't think that they really affect it.
Okay.
At least at this point, I don't mind.
I think
Okay.
he's got like several 6 points above.
Yeah.
So
No, I was just curious about because of the 2 ones.
Ooh,
Yeah.
He did
back
also
alley,
get a-
back alley. You went to a back alley shop. You went to a back alley shop and you got really cheaper potions. You see, you know what the problem is with cheaper potions? I'll tell you what the problem with cheaper potions is. They're cheap quality, they're cheap, and they're cheap. You cannot find better potions than what I'm giving you right now. But you know what? I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're talking. Let's see. You want a bit of a more discount? All right. Let me think. I'm going to drop the price just a little bit more. All right. So initially it was going to be about 432 kilo wares. I'm going to drop that down. We'll call it a flat 400. How about that? 400 kilo wares for 12 minor potions.
All right, sounds good.
Is that cheaper than the back alley store?
who's paying for this exactly?
Yeah, everybody put in your share right now. That's what's happening.
I don't have
Over,
much for my because
That's about 33 kilos per potion if I'm doing
Okay.
Okay, so what, this is 400. Okay, so here's the okay, guys. Says Polly, I can pay for this, but you all owe me big time.
I mean, I can like just chip in.
I
right
already
now.
pissed the money up.
hey, if you want to put me in another fight, I can. But
Oh, yeah.
bet on me.
Okay.
And he just cracks his knuckles so that. Other than that, I can land you my fists.
I just turned my pockets inside out, and dust and a spider and cricket
Some
noises
lint.
come out.
Yeah. Just I basically get everything we're making on this quest, guys. Polly gives the guy the money.
Ooh. Thank you. The dragon and the friend of the dragon, all the friends of the dragons are good people. This here dragon clan, I love you. Here you go, and he hands you it reminds you of like a milk cart, basically.
Yes.
Like a little milk crate that holds like 6 glass bottles.
Kiryu's getting some specific flashbacks to specific people he's met along his journey. He just kind of is like,
And
places change, but the people stay the same.
Mm-hmm. And he puts up one on top of the stand, reaches back, puts up another. There you go. You guys are generous folks. I tell you what, hey, if I see you again here in town, come by. I'll always give you a good price for you. Here you go, and make sure to tell your friends about me. But I'll be leaving town here in about 2 days, but I should be back here in about 2 weeks, all right? 2 weeks, and you'll see me again.
Wait,
There's something.
Before you go, what's your name? How can we tell our friends about you?
What you mean?
I was gonna
God
ask him what's his
damn.
name, and his name is Stahl.
His name's Stahl. That sounds good.
I'm getting sick of you guys.
What is his name?
What do you mean? You
What's the
guys
name of your store, anyways?
It's Herbert.
How are we supposed to advertise if we don't know the name of your store?
Yeah, of course. That makes sense. I never did tell you my name, did I? My name is,
I like Stall. It's been decided because he's a fast
Stall?
talker named Stall.
Okay.
That works. Yeah,
That's
my
pretty
name is
good.
Stall. I run the potion stall. And everyone calls me
Stall's
Stall
in
because of
Potion
that.
Emporium Bonanza.
Sure. He doesn't have a sign or anything because he's just a traveling peddler.
It keeps
But-
changing. It's usually like Stall's Potion something. Some kind of adjective.
Yeah. Why are you guys naming every single fucking.
It's because you don't challenge us. You should say no.
Grab Stahl's hand and shake it vigorously. It was such a pleasure to meet you. I am so looking forward to shopping with you again. You're an amazing potion maker.
You
Okay.
specifically too. I mean, like, I couldn't imagine buying potions from anyone else.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
think-
be my potion guy from now on.
Stahl is very proud to have met these friends, that it brings a tear to his eye. The DM is upset that he's gonna have to remember another throwaway character, and a tear is brought to the DM's eye as well.
It's perfect.
Oh man, it sure is. It sure is a good thing you didn't take us to Wiz. I mean, like having a pre-constructed character archetype, man, that would have been,
Oh yeah,
been really hard.
that would have been really hard. Already set up character and not having to worry about making or remembering a
She
whole new
sounds
character.
like.
Okay, so here's how we're going to
Yeah.
distribute the potions. Paulie's taking 2 for himself. He's giving 2 to Herbert, 2 to Kiryu, 2 to Hyro. And what? So we have everybody has 2, so that's 8. So we have 4 leftovers. Paulie's just going to put those in his body.
Okay.
How does
So,
he? How does he do that? I'm just curious. Like,
I
a
imagine
cartoon character. Don't ask
Yeah,
questions.
I'm a cartoon character, bro.
Come on,
Yeah,
like, you
no,
remember his ability.
I'm just curious. Like, but I mean, like, what is the animation that we're seeing?
Oh yes.
I like open up basically a fridge inside of my stomach with like some ice in there, and just put it in there and close it.
You set it on
Like-
top of the ice gingerly.
There's milk. There's
There's some
Yeah,
milk, there's a couple of sodas, a little bit of
There's an
beer.
orange or two, you know.
You know, I got to keep healthy. A lettuce.
Some
I
lettuce.
just
Yeah.
get
Gotta make a nice salad.
wide eyes seeing this, and
Kiryu-
and then a thoughtful look on my face.
Kiryu looks at it and says, "Don't worry about it. He does some strange stuff."
Waka waka. All right, let's go, buddies.
the longer I've been with you guys, the more I learn.
I nod sagely at your advice and continue on.
Hey,
Now, before we continue on, just one quick question: how much do these potions do for us?
You're asking for metagame knowledge?
Yeah,
you
this
can
is out
just-
of character.
Even
Yeah.
just
I figured
in
they're on the
character
list
game knowledge, like would roughly know how much healing a low potion would have, right?
Yeah, they have like 20 HP or what?
So a healing potion. Let me think about this.
Are they listed in the book, or is this just
Yeah,
something?
yeah, they are.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. None of you guys have any experience with potions, do you?
I don't think so.
Not particularly.
Where I come from, they don't exist. Oh no.
I've seen potions.
In the Vegas sense, it's like, I know you pull the cork, you down it, and then you're good to go.
Most people know that, yeah. But
So, Polly knows that he got the price down to a pretty good amount. Polly recognizes, because I assume that he has a little bit more information on like general adventuring stuff, because he was interested in becoming an adventurer for a while, right?
Yeah.
So he's done like some research on different stuff. General market prices, you got the guy down to where he was making barely a profit off you. So you almost broke even with the price. Plus or minus a few kilo errors.
also,
But then-
potions weigh 1 weight each,
But then Herbert and Polly know that you can restore about 2d6 HP whenever you
Yeah.
drink it.
Okay.
And for timing, it can be either a minor or a major action to drink it.
Oh.
All right.
There's also one thing that we need to pick up before we leave for our adventure. We need some rations.
Oh, I thought we'd be hunting again. Oh, I
Yeah.
suppose if we need rations,
Well,
then
we could hunt, but
Yeah, I'm pretty
having
good at
rations
hunting.
on hand would be good.
I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, fine by me.
I'm sure finding rations couldn't be hard. You know.
So
is there a butcher shop we can go to?
If we're going to a butcher shop, I'd rather just hunt, guys.
Well, if you want
I
to do
mean,
that,
there's guys like selling meals and stuff on the. Kiryu, you remember one of the people who called out to you was calling out and seeing if you wanted some food back along the road about 20
yeah,
feet.
sure.
There's
I know
different
how much
people.
meals are.
Oh, excuse me.
At least standard meals.
Ugh. There's some guys that are selling some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey there, mister. You looking for food? Sorry, guys. There's
Yeah.
only so many voices I can do.
It's fine.
You haven't actually repeated yet, so it's okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like, you good.
I thought I
Okay.
was kind of close to Ronaldo or whoever.
So, okay.
No, I know Ronaldo.
Yeah, trust me, we remember Ronaldo.
You looking for some food?
Yeah, we need some rations for the road.
Some rations for the road. Okay. It's a very it's a very large man, but he's kind of soft-spoken. You get the
Yeah.
impression he's a bit of a gentle giant.
Yeah.
A very Hodor type fellow.
How many because I figured I'm getting standard meals.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you think I'll need for each one of us throughout this trip? It's like, how many days did it say? Like, what, 2? Like 5 or something like that?
When you were looking at the map, and Hyro doesn't know this, but the three of you that were in the conference room, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. So the quest listed 5 days, but it would take about a day and a half to walk to the forest. We're going to assume that to keep up a healthy, full lifestyle, you need probably about 2 standard meals per day.
Okay.
And
I have to buy double for myself, too.
how much food you guys looking? I'm not gonna punish you because he's part of your cheats. So we'll just
Oh, okay.
say that he goes off. He fucks
Goes
off
off with-
and he hunts and he eats like a ravenous dog in the midnight.
He probably just kills it, cooks it, and eats a very fine dinner. The most refined. Of course.
How much food you looking for?
Let's see, at least 2 for each of us, so... Is
Okay,
that
2. Well, that's going to be 1, 2, 3,
8 at least. 8 at least.
4. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're gonna need 8 at least for all of
8?
us.
8 meals? Okay.
Yeah.
He goes back. He hops into the carts or like the wagon behind him, and
Oh,
you
boy.
hear some banging around a little bit. And then he pokes his head out and he says, "And you wanted this to go, right?"
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. He goes back inside. You hear a little bit more banging around, and he comes out and he hands you 2 cloth. They're not sacks or anything. It's more like very large cloth. Like, think of like a tablecloth, basically, that's been wrapped over and tied up. And you have like four, there's two of them, so you have four skewers per one of the cloth, things.
Yeah.
And the skewers have this guy's a pretty he's a pretty cool dude, so he tries to make sure that you have like a good balance. There's a little bit of meat on there for protein. There's a few different vegetables on the like wooden skewer, to make sure that you get your different daily values, basically.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you very much. How much do I owe you?
He slaps his forehead. That's right. I forgot to even take the payment. That's gonna be about how many was that again?
8 of them.
8 of them. I think it's two kilo per one. So let me think. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm waiting for you. 11,
No, I'm just gonna
12,
let this one go.
13, 14, 15, 16. I need 16 kilowares.
I put that down.
Thank you, mister. Is
Have a
there
good
anything
day.
else I can do for you?
No, thank you. But thank you very much for this. Have a good day.
You too. And he
And then I
looks
walk
very happy. It's still pretty early in the day, so you're one of his first few customers, and he's really happy he was able to sell eight of his skewers.
He's probably waking up still too,
Hmm.
which is making him extra slower.
No.
He
He
absolutely sounds like that all the time.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm sure he does. But this is probably like an even slower version than he actually is. He's even slower than this normally. This is him working on fast brain.
Ugh. Oh, excuse me. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
I think it's time to get on our adventure.
I believe so, yeah.
Alrighty. So you set off. The forest you're looking for is about a day and a half's journey. Do you want to walk it? You want to see if you
By
can
the way, I hand out
hire-
everyone two portions of rations.
Cool.
So everyone's got at least 2 rations.
Okay.
Alrighty. And you can try to hire a carriage, or you can walk it.
We're
Oh,
walking.
wait,
Do what?
how far away is it?
Roughly about a day and a half's journey.
Oh, that's not bad. We can walk that, guys.
Yeah, we're walking.
Yeah. There's no wimps in this party.
I mean, I feel bad not contributing. I was going to offer to pay for a carriage for assuming I can afford it.
It's
Oh,
not-
don't worry. You'll be contributing when you pay back all the money that you owe me.
For the potions, absolutely. I actually have the 66 right here if you'd like.
No, I don't want it yet. I want it at the end.
Oh,
Best case scenario, we don't have to
as
use
you
them at
wish.
all.
Yes.
Alright, so you get out, you start walking away from the town.
The
Some
anime
guy-
intro starts playing.
Some guys were about to flag you down to tell you about the Adventurers Guild, but then they noticed that you were the Dragons Party, and they realized, like, oh, yeah, you guys are already adventurers. Okay, whatever.
We're big dick adventurers already.
And you get
Bouncing
out-
around your party like a puppy, just kind of going from person to person and excitedly babbling about how this is going to be so awesome to go on my first adventure.
I remember my first adventure. It was like it was yesterday.
It was
It was
yesterday.
Oh yeah. Sometimes things get away from me, I'm afraid.
Are you getting senile, man? Because I don't need you killing one of us with a fireball.
Oh, don't worry. I never learned how to use fireball.
Oh, thank goodness. Or, never mind. Let's just go.
Remember to respect your elders.
Meh.
Now, we'll say about. You get out. Is there anything you guys want to do or talk about while you're on your adventure?
Polly wants to tell about his home village, Carrot Village.
No.
You guys want to know why it was called Carrot Village?
Did y'all grow a lot of carrots?
No, it's because there was actually a giant rabbit monster that came there to kill the giant carrot monster that was terrorizing our village, actually.
Carrot
It was.
monster.
Who actually defeated the monsters?
Oh, that was actually my grandpa. He's the one who gave me the sword. Yeah. Pretty
That's
awesome.
a cool looking sword.
And the reason that he named oh, thank you, by the way. The reason that he named it Carrot Village is because carrots were actually his favorite type of soup. So, yeah. I also know many ghost stories, but we can leave that for when we're around the fire.
I prefer mixed vegetable soup myself.
I like a little bit of meat mixed in. You know, sticks to your ribs a bit better.
And all this food talk's making me this udon.
What's udon?
It's a kind of noodle soup.
That sounds interesting.
All right.
And speaking about fires and food, you notice that the sun is now hanging very, very low in the sky. It's getting near to sunset. It's probably about 6 p.m. It's almost dark. You guys want to make camp, or you want to keep moving?
We're big penis adventurers. We got to keep walking.
When did we actually set out? Like, when did we actually manage to leave the village? I know that our morning was occupied by other activities.
About 9 a.m. You guys got up and you met around 6:30, and then the fight happened, and then the conference happened, and then you started buying some stuff around 8 o'clock, and then you set out about 9.
Okay. So we have had like most of the day to actually walk. We can press it a little bit after dusk, but I don't think we should like go through the night. We're gonna have to like settle down one eventually.
Listen, it's 6. Let's say keep walking for another 2 hours. How does that sound?
I think that's good enough.
All right.
That seems fair.
All right. Let's keep going.
Alrighty. And you walk and you walk and you walk, and nothing of much note happens. Tell you what, everyone roll me 2d6s.
All right.
Yeah. No additional stat, right?
No additional stat.
Ooh, I rolled 1d6. My second d6 was a 4, so 1 and 4, so 5.
I got a 5 as well, actually.
So we've got 5, 5, 7, 6. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the 7 and the 6, you both notice some glinting off along the side. It's almost completely dark, so it's kind of really lucky you were able to see this. But you guys notice some broken swords off on the side of the road.
Oh, heck yeah.
Dash rapidly over towards the glint that I see. And like, guys, look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh, yeah. These can probably get us a little bit of kilo air. It's about 5 each. How many of them are there?
There are 3.
Okay, I'm taking 2.
Weapons.
I pick up one that and look at it, and then kind of swing it around a bit, like I'm fighting, imaginary bad guys.
Roll me
I like your
2d6s.
Oh.
Please, no ones. You're going to kill one of us.
All right.
Kind of disappointed that
Wow.
like you did that so well.
Yeah, it was rising.
Everyone is pretty impressed with your moves. It's obvious you've never handled a sword before, but
Is
Polly
it?
If you did, maybe you could do it.
Polly is a swordsman, so he notices that there's a little bit of talent in you, and that you could probably make a great swordsman one day if you really put your mind to it.
I mean, not Pauly great, but like pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Does
Do
Paulie
I
say this
do I
out loud?
see any form in there myself that makes me think it's rad?
Actually, so apart from the fencing display, is there anything like I'm gonna look around the area because if there's broken swords, was there an attack? Is there any sort of like sign of scuffle or anything like that in the area?
Roll me 2d6s.
Okay. Oh wait, would this be attached to perception?
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be +3.
What is perception again exactly?
Perception is an actual skill. So since threats is perception, so well, I mean for me it's +3. But yeah, so that's 4 + 3, 7.
7. Yes. You notice that there are some marks on the ground where weapons. You get the impression that a battle happened here, and some people were caught off guard. But as the battle ensued, people probably like dodged the attack. So there's markings on some trees where an attack went awry, and it slashed a tree, or it would have like scuffed up like a rock over here, a rock over there. There's still some markings in the grass where the grass hasn't grown back yet. And judging by how far you've gotten already to your destination, or how far you've already walked, this gives you the impression that you're probably close to the forest.
Okay.
And
I'll either Gladiator or Lord of the Rings, I'm going to declare there was a battle here. That's it. I'm not elaborating. It's very dramatic, isn't it?
Seems there
Yes.
was.
I wonder if this is the doing of the goblins.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we should be close to the forest by now. Here's what I say, guys. We definitely shouldn't go making any fires. Is there a cave nearby?
I mean, you can roll a perception.
Perception? Alright.
I would actually like to as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll contribute. I'm also going to be scouting the area, looking for said cave.
Okay, so how many
Time
d6
for
do I get?
scouts.
Do you have it a
Uh,
plus
Word
perception?
mine.
It'll be 2d6 plus whatever your perception is.
Which mine is 4, so I'm rolling mine. I got a 13 and a crit. Oh damn!
No, crits are doubles. Remember, we clarified.
Yeah, I know. I just remembered.
What does that mean in some cases? We still don't know. But
Still don't know
All
because it's
right.
yet to happen.
13, 14, 12.
Mhm.
So, Kiryu, are you all searching the same
I think we
places, or did you split up?
I think
I'm
we
thinking
found
we split up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kiryu, you find a clearing. You don't find a cave, which was your objective, but you do find a clearing that looks like it would be a safe spot to camp. Like a very small clearing surrounded by trees, and that's about it. You also notice some tracks, so you think that there may be like some animals, some herbivore animals, that regularly either use this clearing or walk through this clearing, or they're around.
I'll keep that in mind and head back to our meeting spot, unless there's more to this.
That's it for you. Polly, you do not find a cave per se, but you do find an area where it's not a cliff, but it's like a hill, and it's not a cave, but there is a like dug out part of the hill that
Mhm.
you could definitely use for shelter from rain, basically the elements, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got
Um,
you.
it's open enough that no one would ever classify it as a cave, but it works.
Got you.
Herbert, you do not find anything of note in the environment or with nature, but you do find some more broken swords.
Okay. Question: Are these like iron swords? Do they look like friggin' goblin swords?
Uh, you
Like
you
iron as opposed to steel, you know?
yeah, you did read the book, or look at the information on the goblins, so you get the impression that the goblins were using these broken weapons.
Yeah, just crude, simple weapons that like.
So it's just more of a sign that goblins
yeah.
are
How many
here.
of them are there? Because I can just throw them on me.
You find two more.
Okay.
Polly obviously remembered that you can turn these broken swords in either to the guild or to a like blacksmith or a smithy shop for about 5 kilo arrows.
Okay.
Small profit.
It pays for the skewers.
Yep.
Nice.
And Hyro, I assume, was back at the meeting spot the whole time, playing with his new favorite
Unless he
toy.
wanted to.
That's
Search
exactly
around.
what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
He didn't roll, so his sword fighting continued.
So what's it looking like, boys? What you want?
I guess I can go back and tell everybody about the little, I guess I call it an alcove that I found.
I figured we're all
Alcove.
meeting back up now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think the alcove sounds like a better choice. No offense to your clearing, but at least that'd get our backs to the wall.
Yeah, and it would be keeping us dry from any of the. As nice as that little clearing is.
So you guys are moving there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. What are you doing now?
And this is definitely still not deep enough that we could like try and hide a fire in there, right?
Not deep enough that you could try and hide a fire, but it does keep like the breeze and the wind and all that stuff out. So, those of you that have like the camping gear, you
Okay.
could stay warm and safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I believe is every one of us now, right? Did you
Well-
remember to get that, Martin?
I don't remember.
It would be written down on your character sheet if you did.
It would be 10 kilo errors.
I think I remember buying it, but I didn't put some of that stuff on my character sheet.
I remember mentioning it to you.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, I'll buy that. And
Okay.
so
So
I
yeah.
think I just didn't write it down.
Yeah,
So who's gonna have the first watch?
I'll take.
I'll take it.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Nah, if you want it that badly, you can have it. Fine by me.
Sure.
Okay. Who's second?
I thought what's on second?
No. Who's second?
I mean,
That's
I'll go
what?
second since I said it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Is a Majima allowed to take any of the watches?
Is he standing around?
No. Majima's
Okay.
not allowed. Majima generally has fucked off to go find himself food.
Good.
But if something
Oh.
happens or you need him for a scene, he can randomly dash in.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll take third, and then you can wake up early with me. You can wake up early with me, boy.
I have already laid down, and curled up in my.
That is fast.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna turn it.
Well, you guys get some good sleep. I'll keep watch.
Let's see. So you guys
So
are
now are we
going
doing
to
like
sleep.
watch rolls and stuff like that?
Yes, but I was going to say,
Huh?
Kiryu, you don't hear or see anything
Oh,
during your watch, which is about, I don't know, how long are you watching for before you wake up, Polly?
I figured I don't know what the actual like usual times would be, anyways.
It's about 6 hours.
Amount of time
6 hours?
between the.
Well, if we do 6 hours, then it's like we're like 2 watches is all it takes. I was thinking,
Oh, then it's about 2 hours each of them.
yeah.
Yeah. So I wake up, then I wake up Polly. Your turn to watch.
All right, I'm on it.
And that was 2 hours?
Mhm.
Okay. So now, Kiryu, you're lying down. Polly, you're getting up at about 11 p.m.
Cool.
Polly, roll me 2d6s with whatever your perception is.
Alrighty.
I was hoping to run into bad thing.
Hang on. Okay. All right. You tied. But I'm going to give that to the player.
Defender one.
So, Polly, you notice some sounds, some scuffling about in the woods nearby.
Mm.
But it doesn't sound like it's coming towards you. If something was trying to, you can tell that if something was coming towards you, it would be trying to sneak, but it's obviously not. And it's sounds like it's kind of passing by,
Mhm.
going from
That
your
is
right,
suspicious.
going through the woods to your left, and continuing on.
Okay. I guess I'll make note of that to whoever's on the next watch. He yawns a bit.
Towards the. No, I shouldn't ask this question. It's like me being mad at him.
I mean, you're the next watch, so
Yeah. Then I can
And
ask him after we get there. After we.
the rest of your watch passes without consequence.
All right.
And so now it's about
Hey,
1 a.m.
hey, Herbert, I heard some stuff coming from the right side of the alcove. Keep an eye out, would you?
Oh, okay. I was gonna role play like you waking me up, but never mind. Was it actually like heading towards the road or away from the road?
Yeah, it was heading away from us. Sorry, I was only really half paying attention when it was going away.
Oh, okay. But I mean, like, you didn't hear which direction? Like,
Somewhere over to the right, he crawls into a sleeping bag and goes to sleep.
of course.
okay. Then, since it's going to the right, I'm going to be paying attention to, like, see if anything else is coming from the left. Presuming that even matters at all, because he was down for sleeping.
And the rest of your watch passes without consequence.
Okay. What time is it that I need to get Haruzaken?
So 6 total hours have passed at this point, so it is 3 a.m.
Okay,
So it's still dark,
gotcha.
but you guys are pretty well rested.
Wait.
You,
You said 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is when I wake up, Hyro, right?
yeah,
Or when is it?
3 a.m. would be whenever you wake up Hyro, if you
Okay,
guys are going in 2 hour increments, but you
okay,
only really need 6 hours of sleep.
okay.
You can keep sleeping if you want, or you can go ahead and start on your way.
Oh, I've never given any consideration to this. What do you think, boy? Are you down for watch, or can I crawl back into my knapsack or a sleeping bag?
I mumble 5 more minutes, Mom.
I suppose I can wait 5 more minutes. It wouldn't be too much of trouble.
Oh no.
5 minutes later, I come back. Hara, it's time to get up for your watch. You need to get up. It's time for me to go back to sleep.
I raise my head and rub my eyes. Huh? What? Oh, watch? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's your turn of the watch.
I yawn largely, and I get up, and I'm just kind of like sagging and head out to wherever we're standing watch at, and yawn again, and kind of scratch the back of my head and start looking around.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my last 2 hours of sleep.
Uh, Hyro, roll me 2d6s with your perception modifier.
Okay.
Oh, but what's your perception mod? Oh, yeah, you already got it. Yeah.
So, Hyro, about an hour into your watch,
Wait, did he add it to it? I just see 2D.
No.
I see. He did it.
Oh,
He did rolling 2d6 plus 4. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Hyro, about an hour into your watch, you hear some scuffling noises in the forest over to the left, moving the leaves, hitting kind of like some of the branches, whatever, going through, and then it stops about halfway.
I hold my staff at the ready and I concentrate on the area that I heard the noise, and I look as carefully as I can.
Okay. Roll me 2d6s. Plus your perception modifier.
Oh shit.
You see two eyes looking back at you.
What do I notice about these eyes?
They look inhuman. They look, kind of yellowish. And the more you look, the more you can tell that the face that's watching you kind of has a big nose, and you're noticing
Big
that
no.
it's
Uh-huh.
of shorter stature than a regular person.
Okay. I sort of start doing that kind of tonal whisper yell. Guys, guys, wake up, guys. Wake up.
Can I wake up?
Always like clutching his sword. He's like, I'm the greatest swordsman ever.
Kitty
I
sort of like
I
just gets
I
up.
I, I was gonna say I poke Kiyu with my staff.
He cracks his knuckles very audibly. What is
You,
it?
as the commotion of you guys kind of waking up and like doing your various activities, you hear whatever you saw recognizes that you guys know it's now there. So you hear it start like trying to run away.
Do I hear this?
As you've been woken up, yes, because
I'm
now this
dashing
this
up.
creature isn't like Whatever was there is now trying to full sprint like through the forest away from you guys.
As soon as I hear that movement, I'm fucking chasing it. And
Okay.
how does a chase work exactly in this?
Let me
Please tell
see.
me it's based on agility.
It's actually a good point. Let me look at this
Because
real quick.
I have I have a 13 in my agility, so I have a +5. I am probably pretty fast.
I mean, you would be good at dodging trees while running through the forest.
Oh yeah.
Where's your let me see if I can pull up your character sheet. Let's see. Where is movement?
Let's see. Movement. Yeah, I've got a plus. Yeah, I got an 8 to my movement.
An 8 for movement? Okay.
Yeah.
What are the?
That's based on. I forgot movement is based on strength, which is so weird.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, movement based.
Yeah.
Action points is agility plus perception, and dodge check is agility. So you'd still be good at dodging trees.
Oh yeah. No, dodging trees thing's fine.
Actually, that is a good point. Let me look at this. All right. You are actually able to catch up to this creature. And
Nice.
it looks like a little goblin.
Is it terrified?
It's scared. It's by itself.
Good. Good.
All right. And are you ready for combat?
I am very much ready.
What first of all, before we go into this, what actions what did the rest of you do?
I think we followed. I know that I followed it.
I followed as well. I am now huffing and puffing and holding my hands on my knees, bent over. Now that we're stopped.
How fast are you guys?
They say
What's
it's
your movement?
based on strength, right?
Well,
It's
the
based
action,
on strength
my
plus
movement-
5.
yeah. My movement
Oh,
is
so my movement's 8 then.
Yeah, you probably have the same as me.
Wait, how do you determine movement?
it's strength plus 5.
Strength score plus 5, yeah.
12. And does the -1 play on that at all?
Minus
Or
1 from if you have equipment
skills,
that
skills
if you-
etc.
if you have equipment that gives you a movement modifier minus, then yeah, that adds.
This is on
Yeah.
actual strength, like base ability score, bonus, and then there's a minus, and so
It's the I believe it's
Why
the
would there be a
sum number.
because one of my other skills made me do a minus to one.
Oh,
Base
okay, yeah.
stat.
So it's,
Yeah, and you chose strength.
you look at your base ability score, ability bonus, class mod, and then the minus would be where you're at next thing. In the ability score column, that is the total number of what your score would be. So movement would be that ability score plus 5.
Oh, in that case, yeah, my movement is 6.
Okay, so you're behind us.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
behind.
that's what I said. By the time I show up, I'm punching, and I'm
This thing
hunched
will
over.
either be dead or incapacitated.
Okay.
So, Kiryu, you were able to overtake the creature to cut off its escape.
Nice.
Polly, you are just now arriving.
By the way, in that book, did it say anything about speaking to goblins? Like, is that possible at all?
You could try if you want to.
Did it? I'm just asking. Did in the book did it say anything about that?
In the book, no.
Okay. I mean, speaking is probably not what I'm going to do. Interrogating is probably what more I'm going to do.
No. What you're really fishing for is the goblin's name is Bobo, and we're gonna take him on as a mascot.
I got to find out what shop he runs.
I knew you were gonna do that.
You got to find out his name and what shop he runs.
Oh my gosh. I should have made Ronaldo a one in everything type store.
Yeah, you really should have.
Hey, don't feel bad. I'll say one of the last campaigns that I was in, one of our crew members adopted a baby mimic.
Oh boy.
How did he even know that he
Well-
still had it?
He fed it chicken wings.
Yeah, mimics are neutral. They just gotta feed. That's what I'm trying to do in our fucking salt marsh campaign.
was
Is get
about
some
the
mimics
size-
around our castle.
It was about the size of a book, so it was a very small number.
So for this first round, it will be the Gabi, Kiryu, and Polly. Both of you have movement of 8, correct?
I have movement.
Leslie,
Are we
I
going up
didn't.
for
I
initiative?
didn't configure in my sword technically.
Say,
Oh
but-
yeah, no, never mind. No, you're right. Sorry. I'm
So
thinking
I
about my
have-
action modifier.
I have a movement of 9. Would that mean that I would be there too?
Movement of 9? Oh, yeah. Then
You'd be
yeah.
ahead of me.
Yeah.
So like
Well-
you finally got in front of the guy, and then I show up right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right behind me, like ready to fuck shit up.
No, I mean like if you jumped out in front of him, I'm behind.
Yeah,
him.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You'd be ahead of me technically,
Okay.
but behind me because I'm facing the enemy behind him.
Okay. I think.
Hyra, what was
I
yours
know it's
again?
confusing.
6.
6? Okay. So you are almost there.
Oh,
Technically,
are we going off our speed?
Yeah, we're going off our speed.
When we arrived in the battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
So, Hyra, you're almost there. You're just within range that... Do you know the maximum range on your spells?
If it's on the character sheet,
It's
then
probably 20 meters because 20 meters is what is frequently the range on spells.
Okay.
it
then-
seems short. But yes, it's 20 meters.
Then yeah. You...
How- Do I know how much area does Fireball cover?
What
It
page is it?
doesn't say. I do not remember what page it is.
Let me see.
Hold
It's
on.
definitely under
page
wizard,
one,
though.
page 148. Page 148.
148?
It was over on the right hand side. I didn't realize that.
I am pulling this up.
The egg fan.
Because I do want to
Please.
try to avoid like engulfing everybody in fire.
Yeah, it's not like D&D 5e where you can just freely cast it if there's a monk or rogue standing in it.
So, this fireball spell, I don't think in this what is it?
It does say against a target in the effect. So is it like a single targeting?
Yeah, it's that's what I'm trying to say. It is a single target spell, so it doesn't
more like
fan
a fire-
out.
It's more like a fire bolt than an actual fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. It still does a ton of damage. So
It's still good damage.
All right. And let me see here. You have, let's see, Herbert's 9, so Herbert's first. Kiryu, you have 8, so you're next.
Hmm.
Polly, how much did you have?
I have 8.
Polly, you have 8, so then you're third. The goblin is going fourth, and then we have Hyro bringing up the rear. All right. So first things first, Herbert, what are you doing?
So let's see.
This goblin looks freaked out.
Yeah, but he's also a goblin, so I'm not necessarily going to try and communicate with Bobo over here. I'm going to use, let's see, minor action, major action, move. So as my minor action, I'm going to use guard to increase my magic and, let's see, SL times 2, so that's just 2 times 2, so 4 on my magic defense and physical defense. So 4 to my magic and physical defense for the rest of the scene. And then I'm going to use, let's see, and that's minus 4, 8 MP. And then I am going to use my move action to. Well, no, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to move up, and then I'm going to take a swing at him with my sword.
You really are the
Okay.
tank of the group, aren't you?
Yeah. So let's see. Hit check. That's going to be 3 plus 2d6.
How do you guys do the plus already?
Advanced roller.
Yep.
So that's going to be 13.
Gotcha.
And quick question: how do we do hitting for accuracy again? Because I just want to configure that with my skill.
Oh, your accuracy skill?
Yeah, what's
Whatever
accuracy? Is it
level the
agility?
skill itself is, you add that to your.
No, I mean, like, what do we like before I add my accuracy? What do I put on there? Like, is it dex, strength, agility?
Accuracy, that's a
Is
hit check. That'll be
Dex?
dexterity.
Yeah.
Would be dex. Cool. Thank you.
So the skill just adds itself to the hit check.
Yeah, I just wanted to know which one it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, and that goes to the player. So,
Okay.
Herbert, what's your damage look like?
Damage, that is 8 plus 2d6.
And that's physical damage, correct?
Yeah. And I
Oh,
rolled
man.
1, so it was only 10.
Well, it's a good thing it's damage. I don't think that can trigger.
Stop right there, you foul fiend! And that's my swing at him.
Gotcha.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Alrighty. Let's see. You slash at him, and his big nose gets in the way. I have a token for this, but technically we're not on the battlefield, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't have the battlefield prepared. So
His big old nose takes all of the damage.
his big old nose takes all the damage. You slash through his nose diagonally.
Okay.
And,
Nice. Now let me cave it in.
in reaction to what you yell at him, he screams, "Ah! Azizi! Azizi!"
I don't speak goblin.
Wait, guys, wait. I speak goblin.
Do you?
Can you say that in the middle of combat? Like, I'll believe it.
Can you?
I don't know. Can I? I can BS it. I can use my deception skill. Can I? Can I roll a deception?
Do you
I
really want
guess-
to do that now?
I guess technically you could try to deceive this goblin, but
Into thinking that I actually know what I'm talking about.
you could try.
I don't think you physically can, because if he doesn't understand you, he doesn't understand you. It doesn't matter how deceiving you come off as.
You want to bet? This is a deception check, baby. I'm a deceiver.
Well,
Are
we
you
don't
just
know that
this-
the goblin can't understand us. Maybe we just can't understand
You're
the
my
goblin.
favorite 40k character, the deceiver.
But yeah, I'll wait for my turn.
Let's be honest. That's not your favorite 40k character.
It's very true. Yes, it's not.
That's your favorite. Oh God, what is the name of that thing? Emperor's text-to-speech character.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty, and Kiryu, what's up?
Oh. Well, it's time to punch it in this fat fucking face.
All right.
And this is one scene, right? So I'm gonna
Yes.
throw Majima at this one. I wanna kill this thing.
Okay.
I don't want to give Polly a chance to bullshit. Oh man, you got a decent roll. All right, so that's 3d6 plus my dexterity, which is 4, plus my skill of accuracy, 3. I believe, yeah, that's it. Oh,
Yeah, I think you hit.
I think I hit. I think
Alrighty.
I did.
And roll me some damage.
Yeah, some 2d6, right? That's what the usual damage is. Right? It's been a second. 14.
Gotcha. That's 14. 5. Gotcha. Alrighty. And you punch him
Me
You
and Majima do like a double Superman punch to his nose.
Okay. So, you run up, and you're preparing. Is Kiryu left-handed or right-handed?
I think he's right-handed.
So you run up, and you're preparing for this epic Superman punch. And out of the corner of your eye, you notice just a little bit of gold. You look like you glance over, and you realize that it's the golden bits of Majima's eye patch. And you know that your boy has you. So you both prepare for this really epic, really anime two-man Superman punch. And
Hell yeah.
you hit the goblin's right eye socket. And then
Ow.
Majima hits the left eye socket.
Nice.
And this goblin goes flying back. And he hits a tree. And he's still up. You know, he's still good. He still has
He's a hardy and hale gentleman.
he still has health, but he is now closer to Hyro. He hits the tree, falls to the ground, and he gets up and says, "Abuakte, Abuakte." And I believe it's Polly next, right?
Yes, sir. Rolling my deception.
Here he goes, trying to pull his way through non-language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you
Well,
trying to lie to the goblin, or are you trying to lie to us?
I'm trying to lie to the goblin by just making it like nana 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 nana, patata patata,
Free Shivakadu.
waka waka, dude. All right, let's
Waka
do it.
waka.
Okay, let me
Goblin's just going to be like, "This is why I hate foreigners."
let me think. What the fuck would I roll?
Yeah. I tried to spare this from you, but I couldn't kill it fast enough.
All right, I'm gonna say it's a 2d6 plus 3.
Oh.
Okay, and what exactly do you say to this goblin?
Okay, go ahead. This weekend, let's drop the goblin talk so we can make it easier for each other. It's like, we are friends of the Goblin King. Don't be afraid.
Okay. The goblin looks at you with two black eyes and blood running down his nose. And he says, Gumbale, Masio. Assisi.
Yeah, I totally understand,
No
dude.
idea what that thing is saying.
Mm-hmm.
He collapses to the ground and he starts crying.
Polly gives him a hug. That's okay, buddy.
As you hug him, he
Please tell me he stabs him.
he leans forward close to your ear and he just whispers, Assisi, Assisi.
Oh yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, yes, Assisi.
What's he
Okay.
saying?
I really want him
He's
to
saying
stab
that he-
Polly right now.
He's saying that he doesn't want us to beat him up anymore, and that he'll tell us all their secret hidey ways that we can use to kill everybody else. Paulie says that part to himself.
So does that mean the fight's over? We won?
This fight's over, yes.
You,
Okay then. I'm just gonna put my sword back up.
Are you gonna get a pet goblin? Is that what you're
No,
trying to do
I'm
right
not
now?
keeping this goblin as a pet. I'm just using him so we can kill everybody else easier.
Yeah, that makes it much better.
Is that meta, or are you just saying that?
I'm saying that to you guys, as in Perry is saying that to everybody else.
Okay.
So, you don't actually understand anything that the goblin is
Of course
saying.
not.
Of
Of course not. What the
And,
fuck would you expect to
Hey, now,
understand that gibberish?
he seems like he knows what he's doing. Obviously, I'm going to trust him and put my sword up. So it's clearly over.
I guess can I also translate it to I'm also BSing everybody else into thinking I actually understand this guy?
Well,
You
we'd
know
all
what?
have to roll our
Roll-
individual thing.
roll a deception.
All right.
I don't actually have the deception.
Oh, so I just auto get you. The only
Yeah,
person I'm rolling against is Kiryu
Oh
right now.
yeah, we
Basically.
don't have that yet.
Oh, okay. So I'm lying for free. Yay!
Let me see the deception skill.
I think we can still detect.
No,
Like we can
no,
still
no.
go against it, can't we?
So what the
Detect deception just adds a d6 to your mind check.
detect deception lets you know. It's a passive ability that lets you know when people are lying to you, or whenever they're trying to deceive you. So you can still roll anytime you want to. You just don't know for sure if he's lying to you.
I feel like this is just outlandish enough that we would roll. Well, at least I am, because I
There
don't
you go.
believe
Roll.
Polly for a
You know what?
fucking second.
I could roll 2d6. I'm just gonna, obviously I trust you.
So it's 2d6 plus mind, right?
Yeah, 2d6 plus.
Okay,
I,
You have
I,
deception.
I haven't known the group very long, but I just assumed that he's telling the truth.
oh, I tied.
Okay. I mean, I guess you can whether you believe me or not doesn't really matter by this
That
point.
is very true. It doesn't matter. I just look at you and shake my head. Just.
So
So what's his name?
He doesn't have
Yeah.
one.
What's his
His
name?
name is Goblin.
He doesn't have a name.
We'll call him. His nickname is going to be Gobbo.
Okay.
Heard this before that low level monsters don't have names.
And we aren't keeping him. That's another
Low-level
thing.
monsters don't have names.
That seems a little bit cruel, like a little bit undue, don't you think?
Nope.
so what do you do with him? He's crying and hugging you.
Okay, I'm gonna have him I'm gonna hand him a stick, and so it's like,
Why are you hitting him with his stick? He's
I'm
crying.
handing him
you.
handing.
Oh, I thought you said you hit him with the stick.
That's what I heard
about to be
too.
like,
So.
oh, that's cruel.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask him, where are the rest of your friends in the best way that I can?
Do you ask him where are the rest of your friends, or do you do goblin speech?
I do goblin speech. Where are the rest of your friends?
Okay.
That's gonna get you some great mileage there.
The goblin looks at you and he starts shaking his head and he looks really confused and he says, "Oh, vale, tesno, see me?
Yes.
See me?"
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I just point out into the distance and tell him to start walking.
He sees you pointing into the distance, and then he points into the forest, mimicking you. See me? See me?
Ah, yes, see me. Get this guy out of my face.
Is that where the goblins are? I thought we needed to find the quarry.
Kiryu is going to, while they're doing this, I'm gonna go scouting for the quarry and actually do some fucking work instead of trying to understand Goblin.
So
Instead of trying to learn a new language.
So Kiryu,
What do I have to roll to sneak around?
hold on.
Or is that a skill?
Let me pull up your character sheet. I think this would be, let's say this is an intelligence roll. So
Big
roll
brain
me,
roll?
Yeah. Roll me 2d6 and then your thing is +4. Before you roll
Yes.
that, I'm going to declare that this is going to be. Let's see, 2d6 plus 4. We'll make the check 8.
Okay. I got a 10.
Okay. So, you stop. You stop engaging in whatever this nonsense is.
Yeah, because I see through it.
And you start thinking. And you start thinking about, like, your quest, where the quarry was on the map, where you are, different kinds of things. And
Yes.
after about a good 6 minutes of these guys, like, pointing to different parts of the forest and mimicking each other in the background, like monkey see, monkey do, you realize, oh, we're still like 4 hours away from the quarry. Like, this goblin was probably just a scout that got sent out to see, like, if there were any human tracks that they could attack. And they sent a single goblin out because he's probably part of the Site A party that actually, like, attacks, travelers. So they sent him out to scout ahead of time, and he was, whenever you guys actually, like, noticed him and he noticed you, he was probably on his way back from scouting, and he was going back to Site A. So you still have a few hours worth to walk before you're close to Site B.
Mm-hmm. So here's what I say we do.
And about half that distance until you get to Site A in the first place. But
I point this out to everyone.
But you also make the connection, oh, it's a good thing we caught this goblin, because if he would have outran us, he would have told them that, like, there were a group of humans that were camping in a nearby alcove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so is Kiri gonna come back and tell us all that?
I'm gonna come back and relay the information I have found, so that I don't have to say the same thing.
As you re-enter the clearing, we're in the middle of, like, trying to figure out what he said. You know, like, we keep on puzzling everything out. Yeah, no, I'm like, I mean, but you can't cancel your student loan debt like that. I mean, how do you resolve the, like, the actual value of the money?
What are you? That doesn't matter.
I think that
Anyways, we're still 4 hours away.
Mages.
We're still 4 hours away, and that is a scout, probably from Site A.
Okay, so here's the answer. With the info that Kiryu gave us, I think the best option is, so we can help out our friends over at Site A. Here's what we're going to do. Paulie takes his sword and bonks him over the head with it.
The goblin?
The goblin, yes.
Okay. Roll me and your attack.
Roll that knockout damage.
Yeah.
Say it's knockout right now, please.
I mean, yeah, I was going to knock him out.
He will count it as real damage.
Okay, what do I roll here? 2d6 plus what?
This is going to be.
We're resolving it. Is it just the damage? That'd be.
Is it my accuracy then?
Yeah.
That would be attack power plus. Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to say that you just hit, so don't worry about whether or not you hit.
Yeah,
just roll the damage.
Just roll damage.
Okay, so
attack power plus any skills plus plus 2d6.
Okay, so I do my 2d6 plus 11 is what I'm hearing then.
Yeah.
Because I do 11 damage with my sword. All right, cool. All right, this better knock him out.
22.
I mean, it'd be really surprising if it didn't. Because then I'll throw a punch to his face.
Since it's knockout damage, if it would have been like lethal damage, you would have outright fucking murdered this, like murderized the shit out of this goblin.
He would have been super dead.
You knock him out. And you actually cave in a bit of his head. So this goblin now has 2 black eyes, a slashed up nose, and his head is caved in like you just beat the shit out of the soft spot of a baby's head.
Ooh, maybe we should have just killed him. Well,
but how will he pay back his debt to society if we kill him?
He won't. Let's go.
He's a goblin.
When he wakes up, he just speaks fluent.
He speaks fluent common.
Can't
Later down the line, he becomes an adventurer and then runs into it.
he can't speak Goblin anymore. He's just like stuck like this now.
Holy shit, you're torturing the fuck out of this kid.
I didn't do jack shit, dude. I fought him. I was gonna plan on killing him, just
You're
like
the one.
every other.
You thought about killing him. For somehow, Polly's mercy is somehow worse than just murdering him.
Yeah, somehow your mercy is worse.
Okay.
Well, not my problem anymore. Let's go.
Do you just leave him there?
I'm just leaving him there,
Of
yeah.
course.
Oh, okay. What are you guys going to do now? Go
Grand side B, baby.
go back to the alcove to pick up your gear, I hope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go to the alcove, pick up the gear, and head out.
Yeah, we'll break camp and then
Okay. I know that we're on a new time schedule. So how long do you guys want to go for?
Let's go the whole 4 hours.
unless anyone wants to like call it short, like we could go until 11 o'clock. I mean,
Okay.
presumably if we're keeping the same time schedule and we're just moving it back.
Yeah, I'd say let's go to 11. Sounds good to me.
Hyro, how does that work for you?
I may fall asleep on y'all, but if I do, just kick me out and mute me or whatever.
Okay.
We'll scream very loud into the mic.
Do you have like work in the morning?
Yeah, I gotta be at work at 5.
Oh, okay, then let's call it then if you're
Yeah.
sleepy.
Yeah.
We can put it off for another.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I feel like this one was good for RP.
let's do we want to go ahead and say that you walk and you've made it to the north which site did you want to go to? Cuz you're only
Going to B.
responsible for site B.
We're going to be. That was the plan.
Yeah, we're going to B. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we get the money.
Then we'll start up next week.
I mean,
Right
we
about-
won't get any extra money for completing the other sites, will we?
No.
Yeah, not worth it. If they get Goblin Slayered, that's their fault.
Let me
We can handle
go
our own, though.
ahead.
That's the thing. That's what I'm
Yeah, we can
saying.
also move around. We'll see. We might get a quest to go save them. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Let me
So yeah, let's take care of ours first. You know what I'm saying?
You know, being that one, I mean, sure, we just fought one goblin so far, but we pretty much decimated him.
Yeah, I'm
Also, Polly's raking up a tab for all of you guys, just so you know. He's charging interest, by the way.
Oh, fine.
Trust me, Kiryu remembers. He pays all his tabs.
Oh, I'm just kind of sulky because I didn't get to do anything, and you can hear me mumbling about not getting to do my invention.
Oh, don't worry. Next week will be
You just decide to like nuke the unconscious goblin anyway to make yourself feel better.
I mean,
Oh,
you
God.
could.
Straight evil.
I'm really glad that you joined.
There's no alignment system in this.
Because you guys are going to have your first serious boy decisions to make next week here at the quarry.
Oh boy.
Oh
Making
boy, serious boy decisions.
As in, do you actually engage or do you run the fuck away? But you got like 12
Ooh.
potions, so.
We did buy quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was,
So we might be able to make things. I don't know. We'll see what the situation is because it's like we might be able to like just nuke, burn down the king and then like, okay, we'll come back, deal with the rest of this later. Bye, everyone.
Just kill the king and all the other goblins scatter.
what I want to know though is does my fireball have trample damage? Because like if I overpower the fireball so much that it incinerates the target, would it then hit the targets behind the target that
I thought that the target was area.
It's not. It's single
Oh, it
target.
is. Okay.
It's.
No, it doesn't have trample, but I bet that if you just like keep on spending mana on it, it'll just get bigger and bigger.
More mana.
Let me. What kinds of spells do you have?
I have fireball.
He just has the one so far.
I'll say.
Enhancement stuff, so I get like all kinds of bonuses to my damage. If I spend twice the mana, I I uh I get to add plus uh hold on, where did it go?
That's
Plus
not Fireball. I'm confusing Fireball with Lightning Bolt. Lightning
yeah.
Bolt is the X and red, where you just pump X, right?
But if I spend double mana on any of my spells, I get plus 10d6 damage.
And like Pyroclastic Flow, that's the one that's like X, X red, and you can pump X and X.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I will. So you can spend twice your mana to do a shit ton more damage, right?
Yes.
I will, because this game isn't very well fleshed out. I'll home house rule it that if you spend twice the mana, you can choose to either do a shit ton more damage to a single target, or you can choose 2 targets to hit in a single turn.
Okay. Awesome.
Is that a decent compromise?
That works for me because I did not realize that Fireball was a single target, even though it said that in the effect, like when I picked it, because I was thinking Fireball. I don't know, my brain.
But you were thinking Fireball from D&D. It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense when you think Fireball from D&D.
Yeah.
And for some strange reason, I was confusing Fireball with Lightning Bolt from like Magic the Gathering.
We're all playing a different game.
Slowly but surely, things are morphing into other things.
Like, I thought we were playing checkers.
I thought we were playing Chinese chess.
Somebody lays down like like Uno.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, we're playing a Monopoly. What is wrong with you?
Oh, you mean Lose Your Friends, the simulator?
Okay, wait. Hold on. So nobody has ever really except for like the video game, nobody actually plays Monopoly the correct way. So it's like that's not on Monopoly. That's on everybody improvising the rules.
Monopoly has more house rules than I think any other game.
Then it has rules. There's more house
Yeah.
rules than there are rules.
I've never finished a game of Monopoly. Like, people always get mad and quit.
I finished one.
I finished one before,
I've actually
but I
never.
was also drunk, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we can really count. Everybody got tired of playing. It's finished.
Same here.
That kind of was the way that it went. It was like we started playing, and then like Thanksgiving dinner happened, and then we didn't get back to it. But it's not. I don't think that counts as finish. And
Yeah,
I don't
this year
think
was like New Year's Eve. We were eating Five Guys. For some reason, DoorDash was still giving out stuff, and we were just like all 12 beers in. And so
Nice.
yeah, good little time.
Yeah.
Good little time. Good
It
little
was like one of those drunks where you can the food tastes so good, but you don't remember eating it.
Hell yeah,
It's like
dude.
like 1 second it was there, the next second it was gone.
Yeah, I know that.
Bro,
Yeah,
I recently like fucked myself up because I ate some edibles at one point, and the only like snacks I had in the house were like saltine crackers. And so now, even like in my regular life, I'll just sit and I'll eat saltine crackers really slowly, and I'll be like, fuck, this is so good. This is delicious. The texture is incredible.
you friggin' oh god, what's it called?
Pavlov.
Conditioned yourself. What's it called?
Pavlov.
Pavlov.
Pavlov,
I
yeah.
I Pavloved saltine crackers for myself.
Yeah, you Pavloved yourselves.
Nice.
Anyway, I think that's a great time to cut the recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.